Hello everyone, welcome back to Gold Mining Simulator. We did the final cut for video on the last episode during the live stream, and this one here I went through and spent about 4 hours getting the rest of this cleaned up. I got a bunch of buckets down there, all the mats are full, and as you can see the entire claim is cleaned out. Well, except for that crap dirt that's over there, I'm not going to dig that. So I'm going to go ahead and do this last cleanup. We're going to run it all through and see where we end up. And then I'm going to take like probably, I don't know, a week or two off since my work schedule is really busy this month. And start second season here in a week or two. But I'll get all this stuff moved. And get this stuff all moved and returned. And we might buy the... we might run through the days here, and do I have anything left in there? No, okay. To get to the end of the season, just kind of splash through the days real quick. So we got all this to do. We got a little bit more in these buckets because I replaced these buckets just to get it out of the way. Not that much, and since we don't need those anymore, we'll just go to put them over here. We're not going to be running any more material through the plant. Right, we got all these buckets are here to run. Still got to clean out the things up here. Like these we're going to take with us, but all this stuff up here is going to be gone. And the reason why I'm taking these is because we're going to need them for the orange beast when we get it. These mats I could probably just leave here on the claim. We don't really actually need these anymore. But I'll take them over to Rivertown and use them there for a little while we're working there. Because we still got to finish that up before I get the orange beast stuff too. All the hoses and stuff we'll take. Anything that we can sell that we're not going to be using, we'll take. All the buckets we'll end up needing, but all these mats when we go to use, what do you call it, orange beast, we won't need them anymore. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer everything over to Rivertown and sell it off from there. That way I don't have to drag it through the hole over here, or transfer it out and then transfer it back. Alrighty, let's see here. But like, yeah, all this stuff here, like the nuggetator, the hoses, the demagnetizer, all that stuff's gonna come with this too. All the buckets. I have a storage container somewhere. I'm not sure I'm going to use it here though. I'll probably just jump back and forth with the pickup truck to move all the stuff. Actually, I can leave these in here. I don't need to pull them out. I can haul it just like that. Alright, grab this, put this in over here. This will be the last bucket of concentrate we got here. And I've got another bucket of magnetite. Put that over here too. And put another bucket in here, we can start going. What's this bucket over here for? Anything in it, I wonder? Looks like something was in it. Alright, so we can start running material now too. That should fit without losing any. Yeah, okay. And then we're just going to start stacking buckets up and tearing everything else apart down here while we run this material. Turn this off, pull that cord, wind it up. Toss another bucket in. And we'll just try to get this done and then start moving some stuff. Hey, the water level thawed. Not like it matters. That was weird. The sound just went out and I thought it stopped for a second. I was like, what the heck? Alright, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. That's exactly how I want it. I'll go ahead and toss another bucket in here. Try to get all this stuff done up really quick. This can get moved. 40%. Grab another bucket, toss it in. Then we'll get the Magnetite separator out of the way. Yeah, that's weird how it keeps shutting off like that. Get this, toss it over there. I'll run up top once I get this up to 100% here in a second, and or close to 100%. Grab the buckets from up top too. What the heck, go in there. Not even looking at the gold. I don't want to see it yet. I just want to be pleasantly surprised. Alright, so go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this one's full. I don't want any more of that one. This one here needs a couple more buckets. The only thing I'm watching is the percentage up here. Make sure I keep it full. Alright, so that one's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one's already got 9 in it also. So I'll go ahead and put this over here out of the way. Just so I can quit tripping over this stuff. Alright, get this in and see if I have enough time to get up there and get one of those red hoses done or something. I mean, we had a lot of cables to pick up too. I mean, a lot of cables. But like this thing here, we got to return the Glacier Creek thing. Lots and lots and lots of stuff to move. I almost didn't make it back in time. That's close. To keep one constant thing going. What was our gold count on the last video? I don't remember. See, that's 7 buckets there. This makes 8. We're gonna have a bunch from Magnetite too, because we're gonna take all that in today. We're gonna have all of this stuff to move. All these cables, all these hoses. Like this, we don't really need this anymore. I can take this down. Drop this here. Leave that stuff there. We got 6 more buckets left. Will it be our biggest clean out so far? I know that when we get to the orange beach, we're going to have bigger ones, but nothing I can do with that. That's going to be a lot of fun, though, I think. So yeah, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer a few of these parts at a time over to the other claim, and then once I do that, I'll be able to sell it off there by moving it a less distance than having to drag it all from here all the way back down that thing to the sell point. At least that's the idea. We'll see what happens, but I haven't had it shut off like that, the sound thing, until just recently. I don't know what's going on there. Like, I get just in the right position and then just the wave, you can't hear the wavetable anymore. Yeah, this is a big, long clean out. 10 minutes so far. Lots of material going through. It looks like it's going to be our biggest cleanup, though. I mean, I did probably 8 mat runs through, so 8 cleanouts, and I could get like another half of one, but I mean, really at this point, there's not enough to really mess with. So, I mean, not for good dirt. Of course, we can run a whole bunch of bad dirt, but I don't want to do that. Let me get this bucket in, and I'll start picking up the lines from all that stuff up there, and let this continue running through. I got a bunch of magnetite buckets tossed in the back of the truck too. But yeah, we got all these power lines got to come out, get rolled up. I mean, I could just leave them here in case I ever want to come back here again, but yeah, no matter. And as soon as that power switch is done, we can pop that off here too and get this thing moved out. So somebody asked me in one of my episodes how you tell it to display, and it just automatically displays here. All you gotta do is walk up and you can see it up there, the water level and how much is running. I'm not sure quite else how to answer that because I mean there's no button to push or nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and put this up here by the other hoses, and then I'll turn this pump thing off so we don't have to listen to that no more. We can unplug all this stuff and get all these cords out of the way too. Once I get these couple cords out of the way, I'll come back down and pick up all the magnetite buckets. That can stay there. I believe I can pull them out without actually doing that, but I think it's just better to go ahead and pull them and all the cords and stuff. I think you can actually transport them without pulling the cords, and then just come back and pick all the cords up later if you want. But don't quote me on that. It's been a while since I've done this. Now let's back on down here real quick. It's going to be a lot of moving stuff around too. I might do some jump cuts on that stuff because it's going to be a lot. Looks like I got a tire here again. Ah, crap, I forgot to hit the brakes. I thought I hit the brake. Let me get this thing out of here now. And we'll get all these buckets in here. So we got 1, and the magnetite did start slowing down a little bit towards the end too. So there's that also. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 22 buckets here. So we'll be well over 100,000 magnetite when we dump it all. I think with 18 buckets it's 96 or 98,000 magnetite, which is pretty darn good. I'm going to check to see what percentage that tire is, and if it's real bad I'm going to change it before we go so we don't have to do it in the middle of our moving stuff around, since I already got a bunch of stuff here to sell already. Alright, those are all in there. Let's see what this says for percentage. 25%. I don't know if that's going to last or not. Well, we're going to find out, because I'm going to jump to the factory real quick. Make sure I got everything out from under the truck. There we go. Okay. Smelt this stuff real quick, and then I'm going to do a little bit of a jump cut to get a bunch of stuff moved over, and then we'll do a couple days of travel, or skipping to get towards the end. Let you guys see what we got for magnetite and gold before that. I mean, we're going to have 525,000 in gems alone. We had a lot of gems from our buckets this time, which we weren't getting a whole lot of, but I think when I got done doing the nugget traps, we were only like 400. Hey, somebody wants to work for me midday. That's cool. Alright, let's see here. Each bucket should be 10%. Except for one partial one, I think it's going to be like 5%. And the main reason why I want to do like a jump cut and show what we did for the entire season. So we'll have that at the very end of the video. But I do have to get all this stuff moved first. Alright, so let's go ahead and dump that there. Didn't get all of it. There we go. Start the next batch. That was 49. So yeah, it's 98 for 9 or 18 buckets, and we got 22. So it should be well over 100. Yeah, that might have been the partial. Nope. So I'm pretty sure I tossed the partial over here. I'm pretty sure I had a partial here. There it is. So we're at 98,573. We're going to be 118,000. Not bad, not bad. Alright, let's get over to the smelter real quick. That bucket should stay. So I'm gonna smelt it all, but I'm not gonna sell it until we move everything. So once I get into the smelter and see how much it's gonna cost and so on and so forth, we're going to do the jump cut from there, and then I'll do one last gold sale, and we'll go back to Rivertown. I'll have everything already moved or sold off, and then we'll do a final day forward, and then go sleep in the hotel for the winter. Alright, so we got, oh, 6,000. Wow, that is our biggest cleanup. 151,000 to do it, and 152 ounces of gold loss. So not too bad. And at that point, like I said, I'm going to start moving stuff around, and I will see you guys here in a little bit. I'll come back and pick that up here shortly. So see you in a few. Okay, and we're back. I got everything moved. All the machines are put away. I'm going to just let these get destroyed out of this parts here. I don't feel like pulling those out and then putting them back in beginning of the season. So I'm going to go ahead and sleep a couple days, see if we can get another worker. We're up to 14 now. Sick because of all the cold. Sick with the cold. Negative shader jet. Okay, don't care about any of that. Let's go ahead and sleep again. Alright, we got someone who wants to work for you. So after that, we're going to probably head into town and go to the hotel to sleep for the end of the season. Oh, well, we got to go sell our gold too first. And Magnetite. And, oh, I didn't sell the Magnetite when we were at the thing. Damn. We got 118,000 of that to sell too. So let's get this worker. Awaiting. And another front end loader, but that's okay. We'll get them, and then we can, when they get to level 3, I think we can put them on anything. Oh, he's only 14%. That's going to take a while. Alright. So let's go ahead and get out of here and head into town. The only vehicle left is the truck. And we're just going to jump to the smelter real quick, because I forgot to do that part, and then we'll drive over to the bank and the hotel. Alright, go ahead and shut this thing off. I did purchase fuel for the big fuel tank at Rivertown, just so that we have... I hope it didn't get stolen. Oh, that's right, I never came back. Exit. There it is. Big box of gold. Sell the Magnetite. Almost forgot. What was I saying now? Man, $900,000 of Magnetite. That's cool. Oh, we need to make one stop first. We're going to go purchase the Orange Beast, so when we get to Pine Valley. I also purchased Pine Valley too, and I did a bunch of drill holes on it. Just the ones you can buy from the bank. I didn't actually go take the drill over there. No more gold. There are some spots that I'll probably end up finishing drilling out with the actual machine, but there won't be a whole lot of normal drill spots like we normally do. So let's go ahead and purchase this stuff, and it'll just sit here until we start the next season. And I'm going to get a quarter of this while we're here too, because they should be super cheap right now. Yeah, 500,000. So we're going to add that. We're going to go ahead and get these. These normally are like 900,000, so yeah, super cheap. We're going to get 2 of these, because that's what it takes. We're going to get 1 of each of these, saving tons of money by doing it. Wait until the end of the season. Could have got them earlier, but I mean, why? Alright, so we got all those. We got that. We got that. We got Frankenstein's. We got each one of these pieces of equipment, except maybe the front loader. I'll have to check on that one. I got that. Well, we have one of those. I'm not sure it's the right one or not. We definitely have both of those. And this. And that and that. Okay. Let's see if this will give me the achievement. Nope, it didn't give me an achievement. Okay, so I don't know what we're missing. Because if we go to storage here, we have the dump truck, the drilling machine, the backhoe, the big excavator, the mini drilling machine, mini front end loader, mini excavator, front end loader, small excavator, the quad, the huge excavator, remote cordless, 3 Frankensteins, remote controlled conveyor belt, cordless sluice box for the orange beast, uh, sluice box, frame of the. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. Do we have 2 of those? Is that what that is? No, we got 2 of those. Okay, so we already had one of those. I don't know. Frame, shaker, sluice box, sluice box. Yeah, I mean, we have all the machines, so I'm not sure why it's not giving us the achievement, unless I have to have them all in the claims or something. Let's head over to the bank, see how much money we made, since we just spent like 4 million, almost 4 million. Let's see, the last one was 5,000 something ounces, and we had 6.6, so let's say this is just over 6,000, I think it was. And we're gonna get, depends on what the value is in the stock. Stock is up, so let's say 8 million. 7.3, that's alright. Sell that, and then we're gonna go ahead and sell the gems for another 570, no, 520. So we have $54 million on season 1. Let's go ahead and go sleep at the hotel for the end of the season. And that'll be that. We'll start the next one on season 2 to finish off. We'll finish off Rivertown, and then I will drill the last little bit of. In fact, I can show you real quick what I've done. I just did the ones you can buy at the bank, but I drilled most of it already, so we know pretty much where the good gold's at. Something to look forward to. Take this back road back to the hotel, since the main road's always out. Now somewhere around here, I think I missed one of the pages when we first started, but I'm not positive on that. I don't see it flashing up, so maybe I did get it. Yeah, maybe I did get it. Alright, well, let's end the season, see how much gold we did for the entire season. Alright, so welcome to Haynes Hotel. You can spend the whole winter here and go back to work at the beginning of the spring. You won't be able to dig for gold anyway. So, cheers. End season, yes. Yeah, all bunch of stuff got broke. I know that. So, last season, we gathered 3,396 carats. We got 54,105 gold. We processed 622,000 ounces of magnetite, or gathered. We processed almost 62,000 yards of dirt. Gathered gold to dirt ratio 0.03 ounce a yard, not bad. And then gathered gold real time ratio 52 an hour. Worker salary a bunch. We earned 75 million total, and we used 2,743 gallons of fuel. Not bad, not bad. So we're gonna jump over to the claim real quick, since we have 10 days till summer, and that's going to be it for the video, I think. So we need to go down to here, and then I'll end it. I'll get all the stuff that we need, so we can actually start working later on the next episode when I decide to start doing that. Like I said, I'm going to take a few days off from this. I do have to purchase a few things here because, like I said, I didn't tear everything apart. So, like, I'll have to fix this. I can take this off right now. Hopefully you liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed the season. I had fun putting it together, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for stopping by, and if you have any questions or concerns, tips, tricks, leave them in the comments down below. I'll see you guys next season. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you guys have a good day.